Good morning, Internet. This is day 3. I'm here in Ruidoso at the Hotel Ruidoso. I was able to shower, resupply. This morning I'm going to go fuel up, get some water, fill up my hydration pack and my water supply, and head on out. Finish up section 2, just a little bit left. I'm going to head to Ruidoso, across the top of White Sands National or White Sands Missile Range, that is, and then hopefully make it to Elephant Butte, Truth or Consequences area, where I'll decide if I'm gonna sleep in a tent again or get a hotel. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, God loves you. Peace out. Good morning, Elk. I'm just leaving Ruidoso, and there's a couple of cow elk. This is Midtown Ruidoso. I was gonna come down and have pizza last night. Rio Cafes has the best pizza around, and everything down here was closed on Wednesday. I guess those elks are local residents and just make themselves at home. Anyway, great way to start the day, seeing some of my first elk of the trip and some wildlife. Remember, God loves you. Peace out. More elk. Good morning, sir. How you doing? I'd like to see a big bull. All right, headed out of town. Let's see what the day brings. God always brings beautiful things. I checked my air pressure in the tires this morning. I had about 20 pounds each, so once they heat up, it's going to be about 22 pounds. That's where I like to keep them for these rocky sections. I even run 20 pounds in the sand sections just because I don't mind riding in the sand. The lake looks beautiful this morning. I'm about 10 miles out of Ruidoso, however you say it. I believe I'm still on the Indian reservation. Speed limit through here is 35 most of the time and 45 sometimes. Kind of crazy. Couple more elk over there. Okay, I'm leaving Ruidoso. I had to fuel up a second time because of my 40-mile jaunt in the wrong direction. Looks like there's a horse crossing the road. He must have got tired of racing. There's 2 of them. It says there's some good grass over here. Okay, just turned off the pavement. About 5 or 6 miles out of Ruidoso. We're on the track. I love riding on dirt, gravel, whatever. It's well better than the highway. turkeys. I think we're coming up on Bonito Lake. It burned up about 7 years ago, and they finally opened it, and then it burned up again recently. I think this is Bonito Lake. Kind of cool looking. Well, there's some people down there fishing. It must be open. Maybe it's not Bonito Lake. I don't know. I'll check it out on the map later. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to bring my fishing pole on these trips. We're getting me one of those little telescopic rods. That's my other hobby, is fishing. I love bass fishing. I've got me a kayak, a bunch of bass rods. We just left the national forest. Now we're headed on private property. The road's getting a little rockier. Got some switchbacks for making a climb right now. This is a 180. Beautiful day. Beautiful. Whoever made this route, you did a good job, because this is interesting. Just beautiful. Looks like all this burned recently. This is basically rocks. Crest Trailhead. I wonder if that's the Sierra Blanca. Yeah, I think that's Sierra Blanca, the Crest Trailhead. Let's go see what that sign says. Smoky Bear Ranger District. It doesn't say Sierra Blanca, but I think that's the Sierra Blanca Crest. Not sure, but maybe. Now we're headed down. There's a lot of 180s here. Just saw a turkey running by. He's hauling ass. Oh yeah, he's gone. Gotta be fast to get the camera on to catch those guys. He wasn't sticking around to be dinner. It is turkey season, I think, for another 2 weeks. There's the turkeys. There's 3 of them in the road. Might have got them on camera. Came around the corner and they're just standing there. More turkeys. Okay, here's the end of the dirt section. We're back to highway. Let's see. I need my glasses. Highway 37. Ruidoso's that way. I just came over that mountain range through Nagal Canyon. Anyway. Headed back down to the desert floor. I'm glad to have the warmth because it's been pretty chilly this morning. Alright, just entering Ruidoso. Okie dokie. Talk to you guys later. Okay, I just left Ruidoso, going through the Valley of Fire, which is just a big lava field. Huge lava flow. I was gonna camp there yesterday, but I decided to get a hotel and a shower, and I was tired. My damn Garmin keeps shutting off. Okay, I made the turn off. It's called Malley Cattle, private property. Starts out as gravel road. Looks like a little washboardy. Okay, my first gate in this section. Cows were like, hey, let me out. They're gonna eat me. It's not a very nice gate they got here, but I guess it works. Piece of shit, actually. What a piece of shit. Piece of junk. Wow. I've seen a lot better gates in my day. Let's see what these cows got to say. Hey guys, what you guys doing? Hi cows. Hamburger seeds. Excuse me guys. I think that one farted. Excuse me fellers. Excuse me, you mind if I go by? Excuse me, hello. They're like, who's this dude? He's don't got no food. I'm not sure what those black-faced cows are called. I'm gonna look it up when I get internet. It's a cool little section climbing up through here. You can see the Valley of Fire lava field out there. I just passed an area that said it was a designated camping area for this route. It's on private property. They had it marked off. It said camp between the arrows. It looked like a nice little area. It's a dry camp for sure. But we're kind of just headed down this little wash and some rolling hills. There it is, opens up on this side. Saw a lot of cattle out here. Sixth gear, wide open right here. Alright, this is the end of that dirt section through that private property. That's a little skatey. Looks like we're headed back out to a highway of some kind. And a rock shop. Highway 380. Looks like we're going to take a right. Okay. This car pass. The rock shop. There's plenty of rocks, that's for sure. I'm almost to the turn down to run alongside White Sands Missile Range. I decided to go on into San Antonio, fuel up and get an extra fuel in my bag just in case, because I forgot how far it is from the turnoff into Truth or Consequences. Anyway, I'm going to run on in, get some gas. I got her pinned right now doing 68 miles an hour. Wide open spaces. Beautiful day. I think it's only about 70 something. I'll probably take my jacket off, put my jersey on in San Antonio. It is warming up a little bit. Woo. That's a pretty good wind gust. Anyway, peace out. Entering San Antonio. It's a little bypass off branch to get fuel. Maybe something to eat. I just crossed over the Rio Grande, dry as a bone. There's a bar and cafe. Gas. Doesn't look like they have too much gas here. No. Closed. Great. Now what do I do? All right. I'm gonna run up here by the highway and see if there's something up there. Okay. I'm here at the Fight Ranch Road. The turnoff to go skirt the White Sands Missile Range, headed to Elephant Butte. I went into San Antonio to get fuel. There was none. The place is closed down, so I had to go up to Socorro, which is another 10 miles. So back on dirt. Let's see what this offers. Looks good so far. From everybody else's videos, seems like there's a lot of sand sections. Some people bypass this section because they don't like sand. I don't mind it. I don't love it, but I can deal with it. We'll see. I might hate it by the end of this. Get out and explore the country. Washboard. Okay, starting to hit a little bit of sand. Little dust devil just spun right past me. Roadrunner crossing the road. Meep meep. Okay, my first real sand. It's not bad, you just get in the ruts. The thing about sand is you just got to keep it pinned. Stay on the throttle. As soon as you let off the gas, that front end dives and your front tire starts looking for where to go, and you're in trouble. Yeah, that's a little sandy, but they're just short stretches. Nothing serious. Thought I'd record some of the sandy sections. See, like this is deep sand here, but you just keep the throttle on. Don't try to make too many corrections with your handlebars. The bike's gonna go straight. gyro effect. Like that one right there. Kind of unsettling, but like this straightens right up. Turning's the hard part. I just went through a real deep sand section that almost took me down. I was going back and forth, but I kept it pinned at third. Actually, I was in fourth. I had to downshift. It's not just the sand, it was the ruts, but I made it through. It was about maybe 300 yards. Pretty sketchy. Well, I'm about a quarter way through this section. I'm gonna go over here and try to find some shade over here next to this dilapidated windmill. Maybe I can sit over here in the shade and have a drink of water, a chew, and a meat stick. There's a little bit of shade. Anyway, here I am at my rest stop. Hopefully there's no rattlesnakes. Beautiful here in the desert. Yeah, I'm glad I took this way. Some guys were talking about a bypass, but hell, if you're gonna take a bypass, just hop on the highway. Peace out. Almost got taken out by these mule deer. Jumped right across the road in front of me. Had no idea there was mule deer out here. Yeehaw! Okay, my next gate. Buckhorn Cattle Company, 6 miles to shipping pen, 15 miles to headquarters. What a job that would be. What a job that would be. Kind of a little lava flow out here. Thank you, Buckhorn Cattle Company. Appreciate you letting us use your road. There. All right. Onward ho. See some dirt bike tracks. I was hoping to run across a fellow BDR. What you guys doing? That dumb thing. There's some more friends. We're all at the water station. Hey fellas. How you guys doing?
Armendaris Ranch. I guess that's the end of the section. I gotta wait for a damn train. I'm gonna go, fuck it. I guess I'll head to the state park and get a campsite. Wow, the water looks low. Real low. It was a lot higher last year. Wow. Beautiful day here.